Hello everyone, this is Diaga, and today we're going after the big bad, right? Scorned Magnamalo. This run's a bit more raw than usual. I think there's a lot more room for improvement, but I thought I'd post something real quick on him. He's a new monster, he's the MR 100 unlocked, so if you don't want to be spoiled about the fight, now's the time to click off this video. But in case anyone's curious how Scorned Magnamalo goes, well, this is a hunt for it. And it's a pretty anime protagonist type of monster, like really crazy. Really like him. So you're running up to the monster, we got an extra bug, yada yada. We gotta get that polish going before we're engaging him. And let's hit him. As soon as the fight starts, Scorn will do Magnamalo's ultimate move, so he runs all over the place. You can dodge to the left, that's pretty safe, and I stay still to get hit so I can counter him and show him who's the real anime protagonist around these parts. With another counter for the Dust Clowns, with good time you can counter them and get more free hits. He's a very aggressive monster and he's covered in weak spots, so as long as he has 3 bugs, it'll be a lot of counters. That counter missed, but okay, we can run away a bit and counter the second Pulse Slam, because with 3 bugs, the cooldown's very fast. Didn't counter there, right? But you can still just punch his face. Spamming ZR there because it's low commitment, so when he does this end raid rower, we can just counter him. And counter the second rower. I lied, the first one wasn't an end raid rower, it was just him going into Hellfire mode. But what matters, countered both rowers. You don't want to counter the tail attack because it does 2 of them, like regular MR Magnamalo, so we have to dodge those. If you counter the first one, you can get hit by the second one. There's a delay between him putting his paw on the ground and explosions coming out there, so you see I rolled a bit late. Attack you 4 legs more, blew him up, so you can just go Unga Boom on his face. Loads and loads of free damage, which is always nice, right? That's what we want. Ready a counter here, and we can actually counter this, so wait for the explosions, and then we hit him just as he goes down. Very nice. I'm gonna counter the tail here because sure, why not? And just here to latch the 4 legs, which is kind of bullshitty, right? But I'm not complaining. And as usual, free damage. We got hit there during the ZSD, so I'm going to heal right away. This guy deals some crazy damage, I don't want to fail the run. Panic dive there because I was on his wrong side. There's the side of the ball that exploded, so I wouldn't be able to dodge otherwise. Here I expected him to come back with the Pulse Slams, which he didn't. I mistook this for a different move, whoopsie. But that's okay, right? We just walk up to them and keep attacking. Dodge that tail that's exploding by, and if you're close to him, he'll always do the tail slam afterwards. You can just dodge that and punish. Punish this quick wall swipe. And get him mountable just in time. We just lost white sharpness, so we can resharpen and go wild on his head. I'm playing doing no Wyvern riding now, so yeah, just keep attacking. Actually countered the tail there, but missed almost entirely because he jumped. That's a bad move to counter. I'd rather counter the Pulse Slams, but since I have no 3 bugs anymore, I couldn't do that. And it was also very slow to react to this Hellfire rower, so I didn't counter that either. But we can dodge this huge ball explosion and attack him, right? Huge opening. Counter the quick pulse swipe and show him who's boss. But he actually hits us through the super armor, so once again, very low health. So let's heal up and get back into action. Dodge with 2 tail bursts, and attack his 4 legs. They're very meaty heat zones while they're shrouded in Hellfire, so that's very nice. Actually dodge the tail attack now, so you can counter your Pulse Slam, loads and loads of damage. Roll the rower, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing, right? Yeah, this is kind of scary, right? With the Hellfire and explosions, but I don't get hit, very fortunately. Dodge the quick swipe and his lunge. Counter this Pulse Slam. You can see I'm running Evade Extender as well. It's very useful in this fight, I feel. You always want to run all over the place due to the explosions, and Evade Extender helps a lot of that. Yeah, that tail stab's very scary, but you eventually learn that Mango goes into his special stance like for a split second before doing it, and then you can just dodge. Blew him up again, so 3 combos to the head, yay! Broke the head, that's very nice, right? I ready the counter in case it did anything funny, but it just changed the area. So just do up the counter in his face and let's go after him. Rebuff and resharpen. I'm thinking here it may be better to take a detour to the right area there to get an extra bug. I didn't do that in this run, but I think that might be for the best eventually, because 3 bugs is very OP. You can just keep countering everything he does. But okay, didn't do that, we can just keep attacking like a normal person, right? Now he's going to his Ultra mode, so this rower has no stun. We have to prepare to counter the Dragon Explosion from this Hellfire. So now it's really on, right? Look at his back spikes going sharpen and all this Hellfire. Very, very scary, right? Take a counter for his rower. Didn't hit the arms, unfortunately, but it's okay. Hit the face, that's still damage. This is the move I was expecting before. He goes away and comes back with a Pulse Slam, so he can counter that just in time with the bugs. Dodge the quick swipe and dodge the lunge as well. This lunge is pretty scary, but with Fade Extender you can just roll under him very easily. Try to counter in case of anything funny, and he does something funny. In his Ultra mode he'll do 2 of these huge explosions, so I have to dodge away from his arms. I counter the first one, then dodge away from the second one. Combo him bad, and here comes the attack from the trailer, right? So 2 Tail Burst, and then he'll do a very slow sweeping Tail Burst, but you can just close in on him and keep attacking, turn this into an opening. Dodge this, dodge that, and then go poke his arms as usual. Blue icons there, so we're almost done, right? I couldn't react in time there, was a bit too slow. Maybe I was too slow pressing ZR, I think the counter is ready already, whoopsie. Just a mistake on my part. Heal up, don't want to die now, right? Get her from that, Evade Extender helped a lot there. Ready a counter, you can just react to his swipe and counter him. Here go for the ZSD because he's been in his Ultra mode for a while, right? So I was expecting it to blow up. And I wasn't actually expecting to die there, but that's a nice surprise, right? Not complaining, not at all. There's the minute, 7 minutes and 9 seconds. As I said at the beginning, I think this can be vastly improved still. Maybe low 6, even sub 6, who knows. I think there's plenty of mistakes, but I wanted to show some Scorned gameplay. I'm running the Hemobra switch axe with Foray. Scorned doesn't have very high elemental hit zone, so I don't think taking water or thunder would be very good. So I decided to go for the poison beams. I have a decent 4-way charm. I think this will see some use when you get decorations for it. As is, it's very restrictive. The armor bases with it aren't very good at all. So you need a good charm to even think of using it. But the results are okay. It's a pretty big buff. And poison works on everything, right? Hemobra Switch X has nice attack too, so I think it's a decent option. And as I said before, I also ran Evade Extender. It's very useful to dodge all the explosions flying around. Otherwise you're kind of rooted into place. While you have 3 bugs to counter everything, it works out, but once we're down to 2 bugs, it gets scary without Evade Extender. Found it really, really helpful for this hunt. And as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. See ya! Bye bye!